Local and TMR agents, how are you guys today? June 17th, 2024. We just had a great Father's Day yesterday, which is always held on the US Open of Golf. And again, as I always like to tie things into what's going on kind of in the real world or what's happening in my life into real estate, we saw something very special happen in the US Open. Now, whether you watch golf or not, or watch the US Open or not, the player who won, Mr. Bryson DeChambeau, had kind of faltered in the middle of the tournament. And he ended up winning, and one of the questions they asked him, which they often ask these players, is, how did you stay in it? And what you often hear a lot of these pro golfers say when they win is that they just kept to themselves. They just kept their focus. They just kept on the same path that they intended to stay on with their intent to win the tournament. Now, what will happen often in golf, as in all sports, is some players may come up and get in the lead, and some players may come down and you drop back and forth. What these professionals do is they never kind of try harder at times, or they never kind of give up. They never push it a little hard. Let me try to hit this ball a little bit further. Or let me just give up, there's no way I'm going to win this. They stay on their same path. They keep the focus that they intended to have, and in the end, it often will work out for these players. And what I want all of you to think about with that is, in this real estate industry, we really do want to do the same thing. We want to have that path that we create, and we want to keep our focus as to what we're going to do with our intended plan of attack in business. Now, what I do see happen a lot with a lot of realtors is they'll have an intended plan of attack, whether it's going after expired listings or going after a farm or hitting their sphere of influence, possibly spending money on an advertising campaign. But then when they don't see results, they will often give up on that plan entirely, not knowing exactly how close they may have been to kind of hitting gold. Which makes me think of, you may have all seen these little cartoons where someone digging for gold and digging for gold, getting to the bottom of the dirt and just giving up and saying, forget it, I'm never going to hit gold. The next person comes in and they put that shovel in the ground, and one shovel up, and there's the gold that the other person had been digging for so long. So I really want all of you to think about just staying in focus, keeping your game plan intact, and continuing to do what you say you're going to do on a daily, weekly, monthly, and annual basis. It can be tough for a lot of people to do. There will be times where you say, I'm not seeing any results here. I'm just going to give up. This isn't working. And some people may either just get out of the business. Some people may start a whole new plan altogether without realizing the fruits of their labor because they haven't seen them soon enough. So think about that this week. Think about, forming the plan that you want to do, something that works for you, something that you do enjoy doing as a marketing campaign and a marketing plan, and stick to that plan. If it's something that you're having trouble doing, as I always say, schedule a meeting, come in and talk to me. If you're an agent with another brokerage that's looking for someone to kind of lead them in the right direction, or just simply help them create a plan and stick to that plan, what they can do to kind of stay with things, what they can do to keep on budget, what they can do to make things in a more timely manner for themselves, set up an appointment and come in and meet with us. You can always email admin@traversmoranrealty.com. You can always call me directly at 954-873-1801. But here at Travers Moran Realty, we really do give you a lot of tools that you can use to boost your business. The only thing is, you've got to decide to use those tools on your own. You've got to take them and you've got to use them to get yourself to where you want to be. All right, so take that for this week, and as always, thanks for listening, and I will talk to all of you again next week. Take care.